How the fuck did toilet paper get this valuable? What the fuck just happened? Now don't get me wrong, I'm a big supporter of toilet paper. Like, I love shitting, and toilet paper and shitting go hand in hand. It's the peanut butter to the jelly, it's the yin to the yang, it's the Bert to the Ernie, it's the Tweedledee to the Tweedledum, it's the dick to the asshole. Some of you might have thought I would say a different organ there, but I'm going with asshole. It's more fun for the behind anyways, believe me.
Believe me.
Now I've actually spent all this weekend trying to come up with a solution to this, because I am baffled. I have done all the research, I've done all the tests, and I have concluded it. Here is the reason why. That's right, it's stupidity. Now don't get me wrong, I am aware the coronavirus, or COVID-19, is certainly circulating right now. It certainly is a serious condition that we all should make sure we pay attention to. I'm hoping that all you guys listening right now are taking the proper preventive measures to make sure that this disease doesn't spread anymore. Make sure you wash your hands as much as possible, don't touch your face. Do your best to try to stay away from people, and especially if you start feeling like you have any kind of flu-like symptoms. Taking all the proper measures, we can get through this time, no problem. I certainly hope everyone's doing the best out there. Hell, you don't even need to hear from me. You can just go to Google. They have the little thing running saying what you're supposed to do. There is absolutely no way anyone can miss this. But from all that I've looked up, nowhere in there does it say the coronavirus makes you shit more often, or give you diarrhea or something like that. It seems like it gives you flu symptoms and not any kind of digestive conditions. So it seems like the only reason to get toilet paper is if we have to remain indoors for a long period of time. Which at this moment is not true, and the scenario that happened is extremely unlikely. I do want to talk about the coronavirus's death numbers too, because I do think they're a little skewed. Yet I do have them on the screen. There is a lot of cases of this very contagious disease, and there is a decent amount of death total from this, don't get me wrong. But then you take a look when it comes to the age group, it does appear that if you are elderly or if you have a bit more medical conditions, it is more likely that you may die from this disease. But for a lot of people who are younger, it appears it's close to zero. Even look at 0 to 9, they don't have any death recorded right now. Don't get me wrong, I think everyone thinks coronavirus is very deadly, like Thanos snapping his fingers, but I don't think we're there yet. We're not nearly at half the people dying. We're actually quite far away from it. Hope you guys enjoyed that clip, because this is the part of the video where everyone usually clicks away, because it is math time. I understand how this works. But this lady right here, her name is Karen.
I just want one pack. No, not one pack.
And as you can see here, she is fighting people to keep all the toilet paper she wants. But how much of this will she actually use? Based on the shot I have right here, there's about 5 packages of 16-roll toilet paper. That looks like it takes up a third of her cart, so let's say there's 15 of those packages. Let's assume these are all the standard toilet paper rolls. They have about 1,000 sheets per them. And let's say we're all having a pretty disastrous shit, and we have to use 30 sheets to clean up after that shit. And while this varies per person, let's say you have to take 2 shits a day. Well, I've done the calculations. 1 roll will take about 16 days to go through. 1 package of rolls will take about 266 days, which means all 15 packs will take around 4,000 days or 11 years. Now, some of you might say my assumptions are off, but most of them will be saying, well, don't worry, isn't she sharing it with her family? And that, I can confirm that she will not be sharing with her family. She is a Karen fighting over toilet paper. There is no fucking way she has a family. That is fucking bullshit.
It's not the Thunderdome. It's not Mad Max. We don't need to do that.
It's over, Anakin. I have the high ground. You underestimate my power.
Now, we also have some shortages on other things too, like Purell, which is understandable. One thing I don't get is I don't think we have a shortage on soap. I actually saw plenty of soap at the grocery store today. You would think that'd be one of the things we have a shortage on. It's literally the first item on the list of what we have to do to prevent this. Wash your hands. Do people forget that we don't gotta wash our hands with soap? Oh, they actually do. Well, that explains that, and also helps prove my point they're stupid. Now, this is something we haven't seen in a while in the scientific community. Toilet paper has become the 3rd most valuable material per gram out there. It has surpassed diamonds. Absolutely amazing what we're experiencing. For those of you who somehow stayed around this long in the video, it's time to click away again because it's math time part 2. This lady seems to be one to buy a whole lot of milk. Now, I would just recommend her to get a cow, but she can't necessarily buy herself, so she's gonna get the milk anyways. I believe there is 28 gallon size milks in that cart right there. From what I looked up, the average human consumes 199 pounds of milk, or 23.13 gallons per year. Based on that, it will take her about a year and 2 months to finish all that milk. Now, that's all fine and all, but milk does this thing called expire. From what I gathered, milk has an expiration date about 2 weeks after you pick it up from said grocery store, and most milks will last another week until it fully expires, giving us a grand total of taking 3 weeks to expire. So when you do the ratios, you will find out that she will use about 5% of that milk before it goes bad. Again, will she share with her family? Well, surprise, surprise, her name is also a fucking Karen. And of course she's making this dumbass mistake. She fucking Googled the answer beforehand, and of course probably got the wrong answer out of her Googling.
Listen, I know that you're all set for this job tomorrow, but if you need an extra man, I can.
You're in. There's always room for...
Toilet paper. So to wrap this all up, I know I've been a bit sarcastic and pretty vulgar in this, but I do hope that we stop over panicking about the situation. Don't get me wrong, the coronavirus is something we have to take serious, but everyone rushing to the store and buying supplies that not necessarily are needed is definitely over panicking. Rushing to the stores is actually putting us in close contact with all other humans right now. We're completely ignoring trying to self-isolate ourselves, just trying to get all this toilet paper. Look, it is unfortunate that we're really this stupid during a panic, but that is a situation we're in. I really do hope things normalize. A lot of things in life are being put on pause, a lot of things being cancelled, and I do hope we can return to our regular lives soon. All I can do is recommend follow the key steps that the CDC and WHO are recommending, and I do hope everyone stays safe out there. Don't get me wrong, these are hard times, but if we're going to be stupid, we're going to make them even harder. And it's unfortunate that's how it goes. That's all I got for this rant. Bye-bye.